Hi everybody! In this video we are going to look at how to divide a 4-digit number by a 2-digit number using the long division method. And this long division method that we're going to look at is one that's also sometimes called Damson. The reason being the order of the things you need to do can spell out the word Damson, which is divide and multiply, subtract and on to next number. As we move through the video, I shall show you those steps. So we'll begin with D for divide. And much like short division, we need to see how many 25s can go into the number 3. As 25 is greater than 3, we obviously know this is 0, and we can place the number at the top. As this was 0, we'll restart our steps again, and we'll begin by dividing. And this time, we'll look to see how many 25s there are in 37, or 37 divided by 25. Now I know there is one lot of 25 in 37, so the answer of 1 will go above. Now we've done our divide step, so we now move on to the and multiply bit. The way you do this is to look at the answer you've just placed and you multiply it by the divisor, the number we're dividing by, in this case 25. So we need to do 1 times 25, which is 25. We're then going to use that number to subtract. So as the answer was 25, we shall subtract 25 from 37. And we write it out as if it was a column subtraction. We then look at this number here and do 7 take away 5, which is 2, and 3 take away 2, which is 1. We've done our subtraction step. We now need to move on to the next number. This means the next number, the big number that's being divided, we've looked at the 3000, we've looked at the 700. The next number we have not used is the 6 digit, which is in the tens column. Once you've identified this number, you bring it down so that it forms part of this number. And we now have the number 126. We've now completed all the Damson steps, so we move back to the top and we start the process again. So we're back at D for divide. We now see how many 25s there would be in the number 126. Now this is a trickier step, as most people aren't too confident with their 25 times table. To help, you can write down the times tables here. 1 times 25 is 25. 2 times 25 would be 50. 3 times 25 would be 75. 4 lots of 25 is 100. 5 lots of 25 is 125. I'm going to stop here, as I know that at 1 extra lot of 25 would take me beyond 126. I can now do my divide step of seeing how many 25s there are in 126. The answer to this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, the answer of 5 goes at the top. We've done our divide step. We now move on to the and multiply. Again, we look at the number we've just placed in the answer section and we multiply it by our divisor, by 25. We can see down here that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lots of 25, or 5 times 25, equals 125. Now that we've done the multiplication, we can subtract this 125. And again, you set it out as you would for a normal column subtraction, and we start with the units. 6 take away 5 is 1, 2 take away 2 is 0, and 1 take away 1 is also 0. Now that we've subtracted, we move on to the next number. We look inside here and see what the next number is we are yet to use. In this case, it's the 2, which is in the ones column. Just like last time, we bring this number down so it forms part of the number at the bottom. We now have the number 12. As we have subtracted and moved on to the next number, the Damson method is complete, and once again we move back to the top and start the process again. So we're going to divide. We need to see how many 25s there are in the number 12. As 25 is greater than 12, there are no lots of 25 within 12. It's very important we put this 0 in the answer box. We now have the answer of 150. As this 12 was not used and could not be used, we can move on to using it as a remainder. Any number left over here forms part of your remainder, much like in a short division question. Again, this can be written as R12 or remainder 12, or also as a fraction. The leftover number becomes your numerator, and your divisor, in this case 25, would be your denominator. And there you have it. 3,762 divided by 25 equals 150 and a remainder of 12. The key to success here is writing out the multiplication of the number you're dividing by. Pause the video now and have a go at this one here. Here's your answer. How did you do?